Hey guys, I'm Bruno, customer support and service technician at InBody.
Hey guys, Alex, sales team leader here at InBody.
We are here today to commission some device.
Yeah, basically what we do is once they hit the warehouse, we open them up, double check, triple check, make sure they're good to go before they even leave the store. So we've got all the devices down off the shelves. We've put them all down here. What we're doing now as part of the commissioning is a quality control check, just confirming the initial defects are looked after and we know the device is 100% ready to go. And as you can see here now, we are testing each of those to make sure they receive power, they work as intended, and their quality, okay? So making sure there's no damage or anything like that. We check each one here right now. We have confirmed all the power adapters have turned green, all good to go. So the next step is we're going to turn the device on. One important thing to know here is every InBody device should always be plugged into a power board, just protects any surge, okay? So now we're going to turn the devices on and go through the checkups.
So as Alex mentioned before, we're going to do a quality check. So I'll just check for any marks outside, the electrodes. We always check the foot support as well, the position, and make sure it's on level and all is stable. So what I'm gonna do now is following the InBody pre-inspection. Basically, we change the country, language, check all the connections such as Bluetooth, serial connection, and internet connection. Test the cloud base. We do some measurements here as well. Make sure data is saving. Then we also test the printer and all the other functions.
We test these devices is to make sure we're getting that 99% reproducibility. So I've done a test, I've jumped off, and now I've jumped back on. And we're looking again to make sure the weight's the same and we're staying within that 1% variance for the test. So that's what I'm performing now. So we can see that a 0.3% difference is, think about fluid in the body. Because we're not using empirical estimations, we're direct segmental multi-frequency analysis, so fluid shifts. So that 1% allows for natural fluid shifts. So I've hopped on and I've hopped off and we're at changes that have happened. This percent body fat has changed by about 0.3. So that's in that 1%, which is perfect.
Okay, we have finished commissioning this device. Today we did 2 580s and 6 380. So they're all good and ready for sale.
Yeah, so part of the commissioning and the final step too is obviously putting everything back in the box, making sure all the parts are inside that box, and then we're putting it back together again. So we've come in, we've checked all the products that come from our factory, made sure they're working, provided the QC reports and checks on those, checked the actual structure of the devices to make sure everything's good to go, and then Bruno's done his final checks on the devices to make sure the customer's getting a perfect product each and every time. Thanks for watching, guys. A little bit of a behind the scenes as to what really goes into making sure InBodies are always leaving our warehouses 100%.